I want to start this out first by showing the size of the medium drinks.
Yeah.
This is a medium.
This
I don't understand why any restaurant would ever think this is acceptable for a medium.
So imagine the large. It's kind of like Sonic though. Like Sonic has like the Route 44, which is even bigger than the large. I can't even drink all this.
This is why everybody looks bad about America.
Also try mine. Mine's not good at all.
Really?
So can you leave me some so I can try yours?
Yeah, why does that taste weird?
Yours is good.
Really?
Dang it. Yeah, I got orange
Here.
Fanta.
I'm going to drink my water. I have water right here. So,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
Nice of you.
So we woke up starving this morning. So I say this morning. It's like 11:30 right now.
No, it's
Or
almost noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we haven't eaten yet.
Well, we woke up at like 9 something.
Okay, I need to dig in, bro.
Yeah, me too. So basically, we're gonna eat a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty hungry. What do we have in store for them today?
Yeah, so we're just gonna be doing a mini little mukbang, whatever people call it.
Mukbang.
And at the same time, well, I guess first we can kind of just like talk about the food and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and then we also are going to be doing like reading your confessions. We had you guys send in some of your wildest confessions on my Instagram, and I'm excited to read some of them.
Me too.
I don't even know what to expect, honestly. I just told people, I was like, it's going to be anonymous.
Yeah, I have no idea. We haven't looked at them or anything.
Yeah.
But
so from Whataburger, if you don't know, Whataburger is like, I think mainly a Texas thing, but they're starting to expand to different states.
I will say it's all right. It's not the best in the world.
Okay. Well, it's the best in the world because...
Dude,
Did you not get it?
They put barbecue sauce on it. I asked for honey butter.
No.
This is ridiculous.
I should have checked. I'm sorry. I didn't even check.
That's not even going to be good.
Aww. Okay, so what I think makes Whataburger super good is their spicy ketchup. Definitely need to try it one day. And I just got chicken tenders and some fries and gravy. What were you supposed to get?
This, but sub the barbecue sauce with honey butter.
They don't know what this is.
Honey barbecue chicken sandwich.
Yeah, so Whataburger also has a honey butter sauce that's
which is way better
really
than
good.
Literally anything else. Like the only reason why I would go to Whataburger is because of the honey butter sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I would never just get this by itself for like an actual burger.
Look on the receipt and see if someone just messed up or if she didn't write it down. Because
She
they've
said
done it.
back, but we didn't get the receipt.
Well, the receipt's on your bag.
Oh. Sub for honey butter. They messed up.
So it was the cook's fault. It wasn't the lady's fault.
I'm gonna sue.
Yeah.
I can't believe they did that.
That
to me.
actually is really sad. I hate when my food is wrong. Like,
it's not like we can go all the way back. I'm not gonna do that.
no.
I hate it when people do make a big deal about it, but I don't know. Is it good?
I was going to ask, was that shade to me? Because I cry whenever my food's wrong.
Well, no. I'm talking about like when people get home and then they call and they're like, "You guys messed up. One thing on my order. Just suck it up and eat it."
Well, it depends on what was messed up. Like if it was like tomatoes that they added on it, yes, I can pick off the tomatoes. But when it's like cheese mixed into like my bean burrito, that's when I get sad. But I don't ever really call. I just say I'll find something else to eat at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now I check every time.
Yeah.
Because I guess it's not very common for people not to get cheese on their bean burritos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always get looked at like I'm stupid.
You just need to start saying that you're allergic, so they don't like put it on.
But then that's lying.
But then they'll actually make sure that they get it right.
But then I'll probably end up actually being allergic to dairy one day because I lied.
You don't eat it anyways.
Mm-hmm. Milk. I eat some types of cheeses. I eat pizza.
Just because, okay. You won't be allergic to it if you just say, "I'm allergic to cheese" on like a bean burrito or something like that. Just say that, because then you just lie about that, and then you just get other food normally, like at home, like pizza, right? You eat pizza more than you do.
I know, but what I'm saying is like eventually I'm probably going to develop an allergy to it because I lied for so long.
You think that? You really do think that?
Yes, I do. I do. I'll
You're
just
wild.
keep getting looked at like I'm stupid for not wanting cheese.
Okay.
What is a food that you do not like that everybody else does like, and you get looked at like you're dumb?
Dude, I feel so bad, but like I literally can't eat this.
You got some of my chicken tenders?
No thanks.
Look, I have another one.
I don't like the chicken here. What?
Look at this chicken tender.
What?
That's not a chicken tender. Do you see how it's shaped? That's like a chicken nugget big version.
Yeah, that's weird.
This is a chicken tender.
Yeah, that's what a real chicken tender looks like.
Yep.
Am I actually recording? I'd probably make sure. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling.
What's your favorite fast food restaurant then?
Well, that's hard. Because there's so many different. Like, is Jersey Mike's considered fast food or no?
I would say it is.
Jersey Mike's. Absolutely, 110%.
So then what's your favorite fast food that's not like a sandwich shop?
You can't go wrong with McDonald's. People that say that like they hate McDonald's is lying, because it's affordable and it's yummy.
Yeah.
Like, where else can you get a burger for literally $1? Like, actually, nowhere.
True, but I think it's more of like the additives that they put in it and stuff.
Who cares? Who cares about that? I'm gonna eat it anyways.
Same.
Yeah.
I am addicted to fast food.
It's bad.
I love fast food so much. I went one time 2 weeks without fast food, and I was really proud of myself.
Wow. You
know.
did that with Dr. Pepper for a long time.
Yeah, I did a cleanse of the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. You needed that though. Like, bad.
I did. I also I love Dr. Pepper. It is my It is my favorite soda ever. But it just makes me feel so bad after I drink it.
Jittery and everything.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just not worth it.
It's the caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what nobody talks about is how addictive caffeine is. And but obviously everybody knows that, but it's like almost everybody is dependent on caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's scary because people get headaches if they don't have their coffee in the morning. Like, don't talk to me before my morning cup.
Even like sodas.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor. He has to have a Dr. Pepper a day. Which is crazy.
Yeah. So I think with our kids, obviously let them have soda as once they're older. I don't want to start them off on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then just slowly incorporate it. You don't want to eat into the microphone?
Mm-mm.
They might like that.
Not while you're eating or talking.
Really?
So, what were we just talking about? The soda thing.
What are your thoughts?
We don't have sodas in the house, though. I think
we do on occasion, though. It's not.
I think
often.
It would be messed up if we had sodas in the house and said, no, you can't have that.
But they see us drinking it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be messed up. But again, I mean, we drink soda with fast food and stuff, but
it's really not that often.
No, and even when we go to restaurants, I never get a soda. We get water.
I always get water. I was actually not supposed to get a drink. I just wanted the sandwich by itself and not fries.
But they had already asked you.
Yeah, they already asked me, and I was like, there's a line behind me. I'm like, I'm not gonna make them.
Yeah.
Delete everything and just
So I'm glad you did, because mine did not turn out good. It's not. It's not carbonated. Yeah, it's not very good. But I also, the reason why I don't drink soda whenever I'm eating is because I fill up on the soda and I can no longer eat my food.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever I'm at a restaurant, say I do get a Dr. Pepper or soda, whatever, I fill up on that before my food even gets there. And then I feel bad because I'm either wasting the food or I just, simply can't eat it. Or I hate myself afterwards if I force myself to eat it and then my stomach hurts.
And what sucks too is if we do go out to a restaurant and we order soda, it's $3. Is it actually worth $3 to me to drink that? No, it's not. So I'm just gonna get free water literally everywhere I go.
Yeah, so I think
it's better for you. It's free and it's better for you.
Yeah, I think by us we do save a lot of money, like by not getting sodas.
Oh yeah.
When we eat at restaurants and stuff.
And I hardly ever get the meals too. I just get the entree and just drink water. But you love your fries. Yeah. You need them.
You want to go ahead and start reading some of these?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so. I'm not. So if you want to
go ahead.
Them,
go ahead.
Here, I'll let you read them. And yeah, I take forever to eat, dude. If that's something you guys learn about me, I take a long time. It literally
takes forever. But I grew up in a household where we just stuff our faces. It looks like I haven't eaten in years every time I eat because I just chow down.
Yeah, his family does eat really fast, and I still have not caught up to you guys.
Need to work on that.
I think it does help though that I get like kids menu stuff, or I get like the smaller plates, so then I have a smaller amount, so I do kind of finish at the same time. Yeah, because you don't
eat a lot in the first place.
I finish about the same time as you. Yeah, I do eat a lot. I just eat in increments. Like I don't eat
increments.
What is it?
I say increments, but increments is also
whatever.
Is
you
good.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I eat like a little snack here and there.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 34 responses.
Uh-oh.
One of these is not true.
How do you know?
Because I'm involved in it.
Oh, are you?
I can't say it. Okay, so some of these are trolls, for sure. Oh my god.
Are they?
Yeah.
Just read them.
Oh my gosh. I can't read some of these. Okay, well, here's one that looks real. I haven't read it yet, so this is my first time reading it, okay? So, at this time, I was 11 years old, and I remember me and my sibling fought a lot, typically. Or it's typical. But once my parents were out for the night and later that evening, I was so mad because he ate a bag of my corn nuts, so I threw my shoe at him and he ducked. My shoe ended up hitting the TV and we were both in shock. I was so scared that I went to my 1-year-old piggy bank and thought I maybe would have enough to buy a new one. When my parents arrived, I blamed it on my brother. The thing was that they actually believed me. But a few months later, I confessed that I did it, and I got grounded twice as much as he did. My allowance also went to him every month for like 8 months straight. But now I'm 17, and I still blame stuff on my brothers.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually hilarious.
That's funny.
I'm 19 years old and still eat my boogers. I know it's gross, and I cry about it sometimes.
Aww.
Is that true?
It probably is.
I wonder, like, so that's got to be a habit then.
Yeah.
Because, like, really? I still bite my nails, and I've been trying so hard to stop.
And you know it's gross, but you still do it anyway.
Yeah. It's just like, I'll catch myself and I'll do it. I'm like, oh, well, that one's almost off, so I'll just rip it off.
Mm-hmm.
I literally can't read some of these because...
Why?
Do you want to read them?
Sure.
Okay. Right, those two right there. Oh, yeah, Madeline, you go ahead and read them. Read them for us.
Okay, I'm going to read it because I have a feeling they're going to be like, what? Again, I don't know if this is real, but it very well could be. Like, it's the world is so big, too.
That is true.
So it could be real, but it says, I effed my cousin when I was younger.
So, like, how young do you have to be?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man.
I don't know if I believe that. Your cousin?
I believe it. I feel like there's some, like, yeah.
But what about the one above it?
The way they said I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one would be very wrong because the uncle would be way too old to be doing that.
Here's one. One time this guy asked me for my number and I gave him the wrong one. He then showed up to my house and ended up hooking up with my mom. So how does he get your address? Sorry if this is true and I'm just like dogging on you this whole time.
I know, Steven, you're being so mean. You're like, there's no way this is real. What if these are real?
Yeah, I don't know.
But they're so wild that it's like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
And the world is so big and everybody is so different and their circumstances are so different. Like, I would not put it past it.
Yeah. Not really a wild confession, just something I need to get off my shoulders. It was my dad's birthday and I had COVID, so I couldn't make him a card or something. So I made one online, sent it to him the morning of his birthday, had silly pictures of us, and said some really personal and funny stuff. A week after his birthday, I realized that I had only sent it to my dad. I hadn't only sent it to my dad, but the group of my English class and all of my classmates. My teacher saw it, but no one said anything, and I never talked about it with anyone.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
I wonder what kind of like personal stuff though.
Yeah.
If I got somebody's dad's card saying, "I love you so much, Dad. Happy birthday. You're the best dad ever." Like, I am just so thankful for you. Like, I loved when we went to... I'm just surprised like
nobody reached out to you and said, "Hey, you sent this to everybody."
Yeah, but I also, if it wasn't like that bad, I probably would have just ignored it too.
Yeah.
If it was honestly...
If it was really bad, then yeah.
Yeah, but if it was kind of just what I was just saying, I would have been like, "Oh, that's sweet. She did not mean to send that to us."
Yeah.
Also, I hope her dad got it.
I want to show my cat socks. Got these for, was it Secret Santa one year? We got some? Or was it a gift from my parents?
No, it was White Elephant.
Is White Elephant the same as Secret Santa?
Secret Santa is where like I have your name and I specifically...
It was White Elephant. I knew it was like a...
It was perfect because it was the bag I grabbed. Yep. And of course it was the cat socks. And I'm pretty sure we're like the only cat family in there.
Yeah.
That loves
I think we
cats.
were.
Yeah, so it came with like a bunch of packs of different colors.
Yeah. You guys wanted to start a YouTube channel for fun and now it became your full-time job. Is what somebody put.
So I guess they're kind of just asking.
Yeah, asking a question. I've
always known I wanted to do this as a job. I mean, whenever I was 10, yes, I was making the videos for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say when I was about 12, that's when I realized, oh, people are getting paid for this. People are getting free PR and getting gifts sent to them because I would watch a lot of beauty gurus in that time. And so I wanted to do it as a job. I did not expect it to turn out to be like this. Yeah. And at the time when me and Steven made the couples channel, I think there was probably like 3 established couples channels. Like, it was not as big of a community as it is today. Mm-hmm. So when we did make that channel, it was kind of like a fun thing for us. I did not know personally that like our business as Madeline and Steven was going to grow into the job that it has. But I had already had YouNow and YouTube and social media as my job beforehand.
Yeah.
So I would say yes and no, but for me and Steven, at the beginning, it was just for fun videos for my supporters to get to know Steven more. Mm-hmm. And now I'm no longer just Madeline. We're now Madeline and Steven.
Yeah. I never expected this to be like my job too. Mm-hmm. Never expected it.
Yeah, because he was still working at Chick-fil-A when we were doing YouTube. Yeah. I think we were making like $400 a month when you ended up leaving.
Well, yeah, and I told my boss was like, "Why are you quitting?" And I was like, I lied and I was like, "Yeah, I'm making like $2,000 a month." Because I did not have the heart to tell him that I hated my job.
Yeah, but we wanted to dedicate more time to it, and I'm glad we did.
And eventually,
you took the leap of faith, and here we are.
Yep. One time during karate, I accidentally pooped a little and cleaned it up, and cleaned up behind a bush with a leaf. LOL. This was in elementary school. I believe that. Yeah, I do believe that.
Oh, that's so traumatizing.
Yeah, how are you now with that? Like, have you told anybody like at all, or has it just been this? Mm-hmm. I'm curious to know. I had a crush on my teacher's son. We were the same age, but my family hates his family and vice versa. It never worked out, and we hate each other.
Oh,
that's sad.
That sucks. I hate when families like can't get over their feuds or whatever. Yeah. But I will say, it's probably a good thing you're not with him, because in the future, if you haven't already, a good relationship with your in-laws or your boyfriend or girlfriend's family is so important.
Very, very, very important. Like, I can't imagine if our families couldn't see eye to eye on anything. Like,
yeah, before I knew you too, like I would choose the people that I could get along with their family. And if we broke up, I was like, yeah, I didn't even really get along with them anyway. Yeah. So I'm so thankful. Like that was one of the not main reasons, but that was one of like the top things that were like positives about Steven was that his family is so cool. His family
was cool. Yeah. Okay. My first kiss was my cousin, but in my defense, we were like 6 or something. Still don't consider it as my first kiss, but it's pretty embarrassing. I don't like him now or don't have any feelings for him. I could see if you are two young cousins and you don't know
that it's not supposed to be between cousins.
Yeah, like 6 years old, no 6-year-old knows that that's like a no-no. Like you can't kiss your cousin.
Yeah, that's hard, and that sucks that like that's their first kiss.
Yeah, and like, you remember that.
Like I remember my first kiss. Mm-hmm. Like, what was your first kiss, babe?
I don't want to. I was about to say her name, but we were. Shoot, I can't remember where it was. I think it was outside of my house, like out of my parents' house, because she came over to watch movies.
How old were you?
12 or 13, maybe. Probably 12. I think I was 12. So I don't know what grade that is. 6th grade or something like that?
Yeah, I had my first kiss in 7th grade.
Cool. So I beat you.
Nice. Yeah, I was
make it into a competition.
I was in 7th grade, and actually the person that came over yesterday, he mentioned that guy's name.
Really?
Do you remember when I was like, I haven't heard that name in a long time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was my first kiss.
Really? That's hilarious.
So my friend.
Do I have to like talk to him eye to eye, like face to face or something? Be like,
hey, you do. Hey, she's mine now.
Yeah. No. Don't be thinking about her.
I haven't heard of that kid in so long, but we were in 7th grade, and my friend, we were at my at my house, and it was like 2 a.m, and we were watching, I don't even know what movie it was, but my friend that starts with an S was there, and she, like, I don't even know, the vibes were so weird, and she was like, I'm gonna go hang out in the office, and she like left, and so it was just me and him,
and so yeah, she was kind of like,
she was like, just do it.
Yeah
Yeah, we ended up doing
no. Whoa, Madeline.
I was about to say, we ended up kissing. It was just a quick little, and then that was it. And yeah, we never talked really.
That is actually hilarious.
Like we were that type of relationship that never freaking talked. It was all texting, and I was so scared of boys. So scared of boys, you guys. Like I don't think you understand. I was terrified.
Terrified of little boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa. Okay, this one is serious. Okay. I don't want my dad to walk me down the aisle. My whole life he's been a bully. Okay, hold on. I have to like re-say this. Okay. I don't want my dad to walk me down the aisle. My whole life he has been a bully that I come home to, and in a way I feel like he will never truly know the hurt he has caused me. I want him to know and change, but I don't think he will ever want to. That is so sad.
That is very sad. I will say that weddings have become so non-traditional that that's kind of the new tradition. Mm-hmm. But I understand how that would like hurt your dad's feelings so much. But I had a friend whose mom walked her down the aisle. I was just
about to use that as
because
her
example. Mom has been with her throughout her entire life when her dad might have not have been or whatever. So I felt like her mom deserved it out of anybody.
Mm-hmm. And even the first dance too. The first dance was the mom and daughter dance.
Mm-hmm. And the mom didn't know that.
That was like the coolest thing.
Yeah, the mom didn't know that she was going to be doing that. And so it was like super really special. Meaningful. But with that, I do kind of wish I had my mom walk down the aisle with my dad too, because they're both so influential. But at the time I knew like the tradition, I love my dad so much. Yeah. Like he is amazing. He deserved that too. But I also think my mom also did.
So this person didn't mention anything about her mom. So I'm trying to think of like who else could you even ask? Like do some brides just walk down by themselves or
They might.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because a wedding's a wedding. Like, you don't have to do it by a book because there's not a book to go after.
It's whatever you want to be. And maybe, I don't know if you want to have like a big wedding, but maybe if you did just not eloping, but like a little something where you don't even have really that aisle and it's already not super traditional, you might not even have to ask your dad, and you don't even have to have that awkward like, hey, I don't really want you to. And I don't know if you're asking for advice, but that's just kind of what I would like.
It's gonna sound like I'm joking right now, but just girl boss it and do it yourself. Just like walk down if you want to. You don't have to. But I will say one thing that I wish we would have done is elope. And I know you agree with me on that.
Don't get me wrong. Loved our wedding. Yeah. So thankful for everyone who came. So thankful for our parents who allowed it, like made it happen. Honestly.
Oh, yeah. We wouldn't have had a wedding if it wasn't for our family.
Yeah. Everybody who made it happen. I love it so much. I love the day.
There's no way we could have even afforded our wedding.
No. And the only reason why I say I wish we would have eloped was because it would have taken that stress off of us. Like we made all of this stress, like we fell into the wedding trap. Yeah. The wedding industry trap.
Yeah. And we've even seen videos before of people saying, don't actually have like a big wedding, just elope. You'll thank us later or whatever.
But I am so thankful for everyone who came out and did.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially
it was cool
during COVID.
Because you don't see anybody, like, you don't see all those people at one time ever in your life.
No, and they're there to celebrate us.
Yeah.
But I also wish, like, I feel like with the eloping, especially during COVID, we wouldn't have had to do all the extra precautions and everything that we had to do. And just COVID added a whole nother stress that a lot of people planning a wedding don't even have to worry about typically.
Yeah.
And so, and I just feel like eloping, we would have had beautiful pictures. We would have been able to take the whole day to do a beautiful wedding video.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Instead of being on a schedule and
oh my gosh, it was so stressful, you guys. Like not having, if you're planning a wedding, I say this all the time, add 10, 15 minutes to everything that you think. So if you think it's going to take 30 minutes to put on your dress, add an extra 15 minutes.
You'd rather be waiting than trying to hurry.
Yeah, which I don't think it would take 30 minutes to put a dress on. But I'm just saying, like, add 10 to 15 minutes to every single thing to give you more time. Even like getting ready, add an extra hour because we were so stressed and had to do this, that. Like the day went way too fast. Whenever I feel like if we didn't have it on such a time crunch, we would have been able to soak up the day more.
Yeah.
But again, love our families, love our friends, love everyone that came out for us and to celebrate us, even the people who weren't even able to make it, because I know it was during COVID. Just forever grateful that we did have that day. I just kind of wish we would have done some things a little different.
Yeah. I think everybody has that though. Like after it happened, they're like, "Oh my gosh!"
Especially a month before the wedding, they're like, "We should have just eloped."
Yeah,
I always hear that.
Okay. Okay. This next one is crazy. Okay. My girl cousin and I used to play house when we were young. We were about 11 or 12, and we lost our virginity to each other. To this day, no one in our family knows about it, and I've never talked about it. We simply just forgot, and I'm in my late 20s now.
That is tough.
That's really tough.
Especially like the first kiss. I was like, oh, that's kind of sad. Oh my gosh.
11 and 12 too.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Like, dude, I don't even know how to respond because like,
I mean,
just because like,
but you were kids.
You were children.
Like that's kids.
You don't know.
Wow.
It's like it. Yeah. I don't know. And that's got to be hard on you.
So just sorry. Yeah. Especially if you have to see that cousin all the time. Yeah. And you know, they probably kind of remember it.
You think about it.
Oh no. I am so sorry. So he's a boy? Because he said my girl cousin and I.
I think it never said he or she, it just says my girl cousin. So
Because them saying my girl cousin makes me think that they are a boy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We don't know. I'm in my late 20s now.
Wow.
Man.
That's hard to like.
That is hard.
Keep in. Well, I hope this kind of helped being able to at least tell
get it off
someone.
Your chest and it being anonymous and
you at least
literally
got to.
It could literally be anybody.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm good friends with this one girl, and I feel really bad because I had a sneaky link with her ex-boyfriend.
That's like a side girl, chick.
I actually really hate the guy, so I don't know why I did it, and I feel really guilty because she still doesn't know.
Wait, okay, say it one more time.
I'm good friends with this one girl, and I feel really bad because I had a sneaky link with her ex-boyfriend. I actually really hate this guy, so I don't know why I did it, and I feel really guilty because she doesn't know.
So it was an ex-boyfriend, but I guess like people say girl code, guy code. Dang. I don't know.
Like I feel bad because I don't know how to respond to some of these, and I don't want you to feel like we're judging you.
Yeah, no. This is definitely a judge-free zone.
Yeah. We should have clarified that at the beginning of the video too. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not going to judge.
And if you are watching this, do not judge because these people will most likely be watching it.
Yeah.
And reading the comments. So,
yeah.
Definitely keep your opinions to yourself. Yeah. Dang, yeah, that's hard.
It is hard because...
especially if they said they don't really like them.
Yeah. And you don't know why you did it either, but...
I honestly, if that was me... like that had it happen to me, I would want them to tell me like before I found out through somebody else.
Right.
I would want to be like, look, that's so hard though.
Because it has the possibility of
coming out
and possibly ruining a friendship, but you don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that person might be like, oh girl, it's okay.
I guess it depends on how long ago it happened.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're not doing it over and over again, I think that would be...
if it was a one-time thing, but
I think that would be very telling that you do not want anything to do with him. And yeah. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this next one. I peed in a roller coaster when I sat between my brothers without them knowing.
Oh, no.
You would have had to seen like the pee spot though, right?
Yeah, unless... I would have said, I'm sweating. Yeah. I was so scared.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I stole from my mom on her birthday. It's kind of messed up.
What'd you steal?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, what did you steal? I don't know. Okay, we already read this one.
Steven was joking when he said that's kind of messed up. Yeah, he did not actually think that.
No, I know.
But that's hilarious.
Did I already read about the karate?
Yeah, where they win the bush.
Leaf, yeah, okay. Okay, this one is serious. Again, judge-free zone. Thank you for getting this off your chest. I know I can't imagine how hard this was for you to type this out. Okay. Trigger warning, by the way.
I made it clear, right, that this is going on the podcast.
I think so.
Like, read the...
Is it on the questions right here? Everything is... these will be read on our podcast. Okay.
I did write that, so I hope these people know that. But again, it is completely anonymous. We have no clue who you are.
No.
So that means nobody else has any clue who you are.
Correct. Okay. I have an eating disorder, but won't accept it or take help. I tried to take my life yesterday.
Oh.
I'm all alone and have nothing left in this world. That last part is wrong. You have people. You have to have people. Everybody has somebody.
And you might not think you do at the time, but you definitely, there's people out there who care about you.
Absolutely. I wish I could give advice. I don't even know if you want advice from us either, but you're loved, people care about you.
Yeah. I've never experienced or had anybody near me who had an eating disorder, so I'm not sure what the proper way of coping with that, or I mean, for you to even say that you do is a good sign that you're on your way to recovery.
You said you won't, so it says, I have an eating disorder but won't accept it. I will say, I think you accepted it by typing it out.
I think you're kind of accepting it, which is good.
It's a good step.
Because that's the first step, is realizing. Now, for trying to take your life, did somebody catch you? Like, did somebody stop you, or were you just thinking about it? Because if someone stopped you, then that means they do care, obviously. And then the next part is, are you doing... I think you definitely need to tell someone in your life that you are this sad with what's going on.
You need to talk to somebody. You can't keep this to yourself.
No. It's so scary, you guys. Like, it's so scary. But I know whenever I first talked to my doctor about everything, all the thoughts that were going on in my head and everything, I just felt 40 times better just right there with my doctor knowing.
Doctors are there,
and I'm not even close
you.
With my doctor.
Yeah, they're there to help you, and they're not there to judge you. That's what you have to remember, is like, talking to somebody is somebody out of your family, your friend group too. It just feels good because you get it off your chest. And I know school's out now, but it might not be where you're at, or if you're in college, like, there's campus or like counselors at school, and that's literally their job. They're there to help you and be that listening ear. So I don't know if that should be free, like, to you. So I know a lot of people don't have money to be able to go to the doctors or be able to go to a counselor. But if you are in school, they typically have that, and that's free for you to use. Yeah.
Most likely. But I am so sorry that you were feeling like this right now, but please know
that
there is a light at the ending of the tunnel, and it might not be tomorrow. It might not be in 3 months. It might not even be in 2 years, but eventually you will get through it, and you'll find that new light in your life. I don't know what stage of life you're in right now. I don't know if you are a college student, if you're in high school, but we all go through different stages of life, and each one should get better. And sometimes you go through a sucky one, and then the next one after that is great. It's kind of like a book.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry that you're going through that right now, and my heart hurts for you. But
you're loved. You really are.
Yes, you are. And the fact that you were even able to write that out and
press send or press submit.
I hope that gave you some type of relief as well, being able to get it off your chest and tell someone.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, keep on sending submissions. If even, I'm trying to think, is there like a website to where like you can just anonymously type stuff just to get stuff off your chest, or write like a journal, do like a journal entry just to write down your thoughts, and then
burn the paper.
Yeah, just do that.
Because I was always scared. Like, I have a journal, not anymore, but I did, and I was always scared somebody was going to read it. So if that's one of your concerns, burn it. I don't know, rip it up. But also, don't set fire in your house.
Yeah, do that in a safe, controlled environment.
Yeah. Make sure burn it and put it in a glass of water. I don't know.
Before I started dating this guy, I searched up all his relatives on Facebook and LinkedIn and found out about everything with his family. I also searched his house and looked through it on Zillow. Okay.
That's something I would do, honestly.
It is. I will say it's probably a safe thing that you did do that. Kind of do like a little family stalking, see if there's any red flags there. Some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, it's like an invasion of privacy. But it's
Everything's
not.
On the internet.
Everything is literally on the internet. Like if you were to like go to his house in person and stalk, then yeah, that's a little weird and like follow people around. But if it's just on the internet, like doing some family stalking, totally normal.
I think that would give me peace of mind too. Like kind of knowing who I'm about to go on a date with or
exactly,
whatever.
Exactly.
But have they not, they're not dating? Or are they
Before
dating
I started
now?
dating this guy. So
oh, cool. They're dating now. At least you got, and then you're kind of knowledgeable. You're not learning it. You're like, oh yeah, I know about Aunt Peggy.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Don't say that because then he'll be like, I never told you that.
I fully believe in reality shifting and do it frequently. I'm going to look up reality shifting.
I'm about saying they do it frequently.
Reality shifting. Reality shifting is a process of moving your consciousness from one reality to another. Reality shifting has become a popular TikTok trend as people think they can access alternative worlds. Experts say it's often harmless but could exacerbate mental health conditions in some people.
Yeah, I feel like that would mess me up even more.
Me right after shifting so I could live in the Marvel world.
So is that just kind of like imagination? Like, I mean, I don't know. So I hope I'm not offending anyone.
Yeah. I have no clue either.
Like if you say how he said he wanted to go to the Marvel world, is that like him? What? Like, how do you do that? Like, are they just like imagining as if they're in the world with the Avengers? Or is Marvel and Avengers different?
I think, yeah, it's the same. Well, Avengers is in Marvel.
Yeah. So, what? I'm confused.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go on to the next one. I have finals in 14 days and I still haven't started. I have 7 subjects and I'm not prepared at all. I just can't get myself to start. Been procrastinating a lot. I have depression and it's gotten really bad to the point where I can't get out of bed and do normal tasks. I sleep in the morning and at night I can't fall asleep. I will say the very last sentence, I sleep in the morning and at night I can't fall asleep. I'm in that same boat, or I was in that same boat. Love sleeping and you got food on your boob.
Nice.
Yeah. It's hard because I know what you're talking about. Like it's hard to wake up and get out of bed and start the day. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to go to sleep at night when your mind is running a million miles an hour.
Because you're constantly thinking, I need to study, but I don't want to study. I don't want to do it. And then it's just keep going and going and going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I hated studying with a burning passion. Hated it so much. But so they're just procrastinating. That's what they're saying. So they have 2 weeks to study. It
says you have depression. I don't know if you're on any medicine or if you've even tried the medication route. Or
it wouldn't kick in by the time.
It wouldn't. It takes about a month.
Mm-hmm. But I think if you take it slow, so dedicate one day to one subject.
You have 14 more days.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Or even just an hour a day. And then you'll feel more motivated. You'll be like, oh, I did that hour. Awesome. I'm going to try tomorrow to do an hour and 30 minutes.
One thing that I've been doing that has really improved my productivity during the day is doing a to-do list. I can't remember if I talked about this on the podcast last week, but doing a to-do list has literally just helped so much. First thing I do, I write stuff down that's super easy, like brush my teeth. That gives me something to check off the list immediately. So I feel I've been productive. So if you can try to do that, I'm not saying that will work.
It might for you though. Like for me, it doesn't really help.
It really helps me because I love getting tasks done and feeling like I did accomplish something.
Seeing that check
go
by.
Yeah.
With the studying thing, I don't know if like you found your studying habits, but like note cards for me was like a really big thing. Like I would make flashcards. So I would never do the Quizlets one that people made. Quizlet. I needed like the physical one because as I'm making the note cards, depending on the subject, some subjects you can't really make them for, but it helped me writing molecule and then flipping the note card over and writing all the stuff I needed to know, because as I'm writing it, I'm also processing the information and looking in my notes to learn everything about what I needed to know about the molecule or whatever.
Like, see, that has never helped me though.
Yeah.
Never. So everybody's different.
Like that was I think my dad's here.
Yeah.
That was my like way of studying. And sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But and then I would like 2 days later go back to those note cards and quiz myself or have somebody else quiz me. And I would just do that throughout the week until the test.
Yeah.
So I don't know, depending on the subject, and if you've tried flashcards, that definitely helped me.
Yeah.
Maybe people down in the description or in the comments could like write other studying habits,
tricks to kind of help out. For some reason, this keeps on, like, I keep on losing my place because it messes up. I once went swimming in a pool while drunk.
That is pretty dangerous.
It is dangerous, so be careful if you do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I once had 8 crushes at one time.
8 crushes? I guess it's kind of easy, though.
It's kind of easy to do that.
Especially if you're around them all day, or like say you have different class periods. I would have a crush in every class.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just was saying that. But I could see how that would be easy. Like my math period would be Steven, and then my geography would be Blake. I don't know.
Yeah.
Set a random name.
Okay. Yeah. We've been recording for around like 46 minutes. We got a couple more that I want to go. I think the rest of these are going to be pretty deep. So again, trigger warning.
Judge-free zone. No one comment down below any hateful stuff. I will be monitoring the comments to delete.
I think I might be bisexual. I come from a really conservative family. I think I could never tell them how I really feel about myself. That's hard. I will say it's okay to be who you are. You are you. You literally only live one time. Just be happy. Just try to be as happy as you can. I will say I know some conservative families that don't care at all. But
I know.
Also some families,
I was surprised at some people that did come out and their families are so accepting. And I was like, whoa, that's awesome. Your parents probably love you for you. I know. But then again, we don't know what they say on a daily basis. Yeah. But they might be saying that stuff because they've never experienced. So say you are bisexual and they say that they're against gays or bisexuality, all of that. They haven't met somebody who
in
like
their life
you
that they love
and realize like, oh, it's actually not that big of a difference. They just want a girlfriend. Like some families just haven't experienced that to realize like there's nothing wrong. You're not different. You just prefer girls or boys, but bisexual is both.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, just kind of gauge your family. Like
I could see how that's so scary because first off, it's scary telling the world too.
Yeah.
And I cannot imagine
it's Pride Month, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Happy Pride Month, guys. It says from a really conservative family.
Yeah.
So that's really hard because you don't know really, like we don't know how they act and stuff. I don't know, just love who you want. Like you're on this earth. Your chance of literally being on this earth is like 1 in 400 trillion. Like you are rare. So be happy. Do what makes you happy. I wish I could help out more, but we aren't in that situation and I wish we could help. But good luck to you in your future. Okay. I'm in love with my best friend and he doesn't even know it. He is, oh my gosh, it just scrolled up. I think it's every single time somebody
sends
one, it goes up to the top. So now I have to find it again.
Just do search, like Command F, and type in whatever.
Oh, I've just found it. I'm in love with my best friend and he doesn't know it. He isn't very good at expressing his emotions and technically feeling emotions. I don't know what to do with it. I also get very upset when oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I also get very upset when my boyfriend hangs out with when my best friend hangs out with my best friend. We are a group of 3. I immediately feel left out. Can you guys give me some tips? I was in that boat. I had in high school, I had 2 really good friends, and I mean, yeah, they were my best friends, but we were always hanging out with each other. If it was just me hanging out with one person, it was weird because we were a group of 3.
I feel like too with girls, it's like girls like to be catty, which I know that's a boy best friend, right? What best friend? Does she like a girl best friend?
I think she likes a guy best friend.
Read it again.
I just lost it literally again.
Keep it under the
best friend. Okay, here we go. Dude, is it literally gone?
Anyway, I don't know what the circumstance was. I can't remember. But I used to have, like, I feel like 3 is a crowd. Like, one person always feels left out. And especially with girls, I feel like I was a part of it too. I had 3 best friends.
I am in love with my best friend and he doesn't know it.
Oh, okay. So, but for me, like, it was 3 girls and I would choose this friend and it would be us 2 and kind of leave the other friend out. Vice versa. I would choose this friend, leave the other friend out, or they would choose each other and then leave me out. Like, it depended on the day and the time. And yes, I do agree. I think that's normal to feel like that, to feel left out. But for the guy best friend, I don't know, like, do you tell him? Like, you had that girl you were obsessed with and she said you were her best friend
But I tried to tell her that I liked her and she was like, no.
So you did tell her?
I did tell her and I like ruined everything. But that was my experience.
But that was probably good for you because you were finally able to move on and you weren't constantly thinking, oh, I want to be her boyfriend. I want to be with her so bad. I want to be with her so bad.
Me and this girl was best friend and we're best friends. And I was strung along. Mm-hmm. I will say I was strung along for a long time and it kind of messed me up. So it's really hard to be best friends with somebody that you do have a crush on.
If they don't know it too.
Yeah, because that's always
because they could touch your leg, not trying to be.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Yeah, and then you're like, ooh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Worst case scenario, they say no.
But then that would be hard if, say, she did tell him, and then he no longer wanted to hang out with her, and then it was just the other best friend and him hanging out.
Yeah.
That would be hard because then he's probably now going to be awkward or whatever. But who knows? He might feel the same way.
You never know. Most of the time, guys that have girl best friends like the girl. But I don't even know if you're a girl. You could be a boy.
Yeah.
I have no clue. Just ask him. That's my advice, is just to ask.
I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I think I would just, I don't know.
It's hard. Okay. Not sure if this is a confession, but just want to say that I've struggled so much with mental health over the last 6 years. I'm 25, but I've never given up and I've achieved things I never thought I would. I love how open you guys are about mental health and medication, etc. You are an inspiration. I just want people to know that you might be facing some very dark days. Things will always get better and you should never give up. I used to long so much to become my old self before my mental health struck me 6 years ago. However, I took a deep breath and just accepted things as they were and learned to see the positives. My mental health journey has taught me lessons I would have never learned, and I am grateful for. It is a part of who I am, and I embrace it as otherwise I would not have learned so much important life lessons. Above all, it has taught me to empathize with others and to do good. Also, you just never know what others are going through behind what may appears to be a polished exterior.
Mm-hmm.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much for that. That probably hit close to home to a lot of people.
Yeah, especially the girl from earlier that we were talking about, like using their example of they've been doing it for 6 years and surprised themselves. I've seen like videos of girls online that was like, I genuinely did not think I was going to make it to 22. Like, I really did not think I was going to be here for that.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it's just really hard. But yeah, you never know what people are going through. So be kind. Yeah. That's our saying.
Thank you for opening up, and thank you for saying some nice things about us. It made me feel good.
Yes, and that's why we're here. We want to be somewhat of a positive influence on people, and we hope that we're able to do that.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Do you want to choose like one more?
Yeah. Should we do like a deep one, or should we kind of
maybe a funny one? Okay. Just
I got one right here.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, that one was fake. But this one, okay. I once blew balloons, in quotations, from my grandfather's drawer for his surprise party. I was 10 years old, and later found out that those were condoms. Guess my grandfather had a great surprise 70th birthday party. That's actually hilarious.
That is so funny.
I got a birthday idea now.
Yeah, you're gonna use some.
I'm gonna have to buy some.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That is hilarious. I think that's really all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for sending in your submissions. I hope this kind of helped you guys out, kind of getting some stuff off your chest. And if you guys want to do more of these, let us know. We would love to do it again. I did have a fun time kind of giving our 2 cents on stuff, but also hearing some like crazy wild confessions.
Yeah. Thank you again to everyone for sending them in, and we hope that it kind of helped a little bit with some of your situations and being able to kind of tell someone. If you are listening and possibly going down in the comments, please be considerate and realize that these are real people and real confessions. So please do not say anything hurtful.
All these people have their own feelings, just like you have feelings too.
Yeah. So please remember to always be kind, not even just in this comment section, but going throughout just social media in general or your day-to-day life. Be kind, because you never know what people are actually going through behind that smile on their face.
Yeah.
So
I like that. I like that one where it said, you never know what's going on behind the polished exterior. What looks to be like a polished exterior.
Yep. I agree.
You should make merch with that. Actually, that was a great thing.
Yes. Hopefully you enjoyed our little mukbang eating Whataburger. We were very hungry and we needed to get this done. Yeah. So we were like, let's just do 2 in 1. And hopefully it was kind of interesting for you guys. And if you really hated us eating, let us know.
We won't do it again.
Yeah. But with all of that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with us for another episode. And I guess
always remember to stay kind. How do we do the intro normally?
Outro
normally.
I don't know. I think we just said bye, guys. Right. Thanks for being here.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
We gotta. Should we actually do like a real one?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching this podcast. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like. Go follow us on our other social medias, and always remember to stay kind. I hope to see you guys in our next one.
Bye, guys.